The Denver Broncos surprised many people when they drafted a tight end in the 4th round in Albert Okwuegbunam, though there are reasons that make sense, including his familiarity with quarterback Drew Lock. Okwuegbunam ran a fast 40 at the combine, but he doesn't play to that speed, and don't ask him to change direction because he doesn't have that ability to do so smoothly. He's simply a straight line player. Another issue with Okwuegbunam is that he is a look like Tarzan, plays like Jane type of player. He doesn't handle physicality very well, and despite having the size to be a great blocker, he just isn't very good. It will fall on Denver to develop him, and that could take a lot of time for that to happen, as a typical time for development with a tight end is 3 years. It is going to take time and work to get him there. What Okwuegbunam brings is a player that can stretch the seam with speed, creating mismatches against linebackers. That would be great if Pat Shurmur used more 2 tight end sets than he actually does. With the length of time needed for tight ends, that is where you find the most logical reasoning behind this draft selection. The typical time of development is 3 years, and Nick Van Nett only signed for 2. This could be a selection as a situational player that will sit, develop, and be ready to go after Nick Van Nett is let go as a free agent. If Okwuegbunam shows enough development, Denver can also move on from Van Nett early. The simple truth of the matter is, Denver has room for 5 weapons on the field, so if you want to get Okwuegbunam on the field, you have to take off one of the other weapons that has more invested in them. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant, and one of the running backs are going to be 4 of the main 5 weapons, with KJ Hamler likely being the 5th due to the usage of 11 personnel. There are more reasons this pick is a head scratcher than to back it up, but there is no doubt that Denver wanted him and valued him, and they have something planned in order to use him. I am anxious to see just how that is. For Mile High Huddle and Sports Illustrated, I'm Eric Trickle.